Good morning on the tubes. It is Tuesday. It is 8 o'clock. It is March 10th. This is day number 74 out of 75. How did that happen? So 74 videos done out of the 75 hard challenge. Tomorrow will be 75 and that will be wonderful. It is currently 41 degrees. It feels a little bit warmer than that. I'm looking at my camera and I'm wondering, is the lens dirty? I've tried to clean it a million times, or are my cataracts getting worse? It always just seems a little hazy over the screen, but that might just be me, my eyes, I don't know. Anyway, let's see what today brings. Video number 74, yay! Yep, yay! It's actually turned into an extremely pleasant day. It's 61 degrees in the Boston area. And the sun is out, it's bright, it's shiny. I'm off to work. I need to stop and get gas first. So that's most important. I have been riding around on fumes for the last couple of days, but that's just me. I hate getting gas for some reason. So I let it run down until the light comes on, and then I'm like, okay. And everybody's going to tell me, oh, that's terrible. I probably already know that, maybe, sometimes, possibly, but it's my life. Look at how wonderfully bright and glorious it is here. Look, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. Here's me getting gas, look, see? I pump my own gas. Whoop, full tank of gas. Now that should last me probably about a month. I hardly ever get gas because I only drive a couple of miles a day. I don't know what it is about the sunshine, but I'm generally an upbeat, happy-go-lucky, easygoing person until you cross me, and then we have problems. But when the sun comes out like this, and it's a nice, clear, sunshiny, wonderful day, my mood just improves dramatically. I've been told that I suffer from seasonal affective disorder. In other words, I'm sad. But it's like my mood just ramps up 200% whenever the sun's out and the sun's shining and it's nice and warm and you can actually go out and about and you're not in pain because of the actual cold. So today I'm in a very good mood. If everybody else would just get off the road and let me drive, that would be wonderful. Hello everybody, I'm back at the house and I've got something on my mind. So let's talk about the economy. Let's talk about the Trumpcession that's coming up. So Trump and the Republicans and all the MAGA people, they're telling that America is going to be great again. So make America great again. So just could you inform me as to, when that is actually going to happen? Because everything I'm reading says it's kind of going in the opposite direction. So the Economist wrote today or yesterday, whatever, in the article that the GDP has pretty much just stopped. So there's no growth. Nothing's going well for Americans, especially with all the layoffs and the firings and everything else. But, that's just waste, fraud, and abuse. That's all that is. So what are we calling it? The Trumpcession. And these people need to own this whenever it happens. So all I can see is that we're in for a world of hurt coming very, very soon. I don't even know. It's like half the country voted for this. This is what they wanted. But I even talking to friends. One of my friends is a veteran, gets VA benefits. And I said, well, look, they just, they cut 80,000 workers from the Veterans Association. And he was like, well, isn't that good? Get rid of all that bloat. And I was like, well, what happens whenever you have trouble? He already told me he was having trouble dealing with them in the past. It was so convoluted. But again, what's going to happen when his benefits get delayed or canceled or whatever? So it's not just him. There's going to be so many people affected by the recession that we're going to get. And just like, I'm a small business owner, so one example that I have about how prices are going up and everything's going crazy is a bag of dog food. Who would have thought? A bag of dog food. So the manufacturer put the price of dog food up $12 to me. So whenever I buy the dog food, I pay $12 more for it. But they never put the list price up. They never put the selling price up anywhere. So if someone Googles and says the price of this dog food, well, it's listed for less than what how do I explain this? Whenever they look for the manufacturer's selling price, it tells them it's this price, but I already had to pay $12 more for that bag. So I have to sell it now for more than what they recommend the selling prices. So I'm the one that loses out. So even the big companies, manufacturers like that, they're trying to get around the fact that there's a recession by kind of sneakily hiding the prices up. They're like, we'll charge you more, but we won't raise the price to the consumer. I was like, well, then I lose out. So I'm not doing that. The price goes up. I don't care what it says online. Eggs. Let's talk about eggs. Ooh, the price of eggs. Everybody loves eggs. The price of eggs are going through the roof. Even I know that. The couple of reports I was reading is some of the massive egg manufacturers out there, they were raising the prices of eggs whenever there was nothing wrong. They've made more profits this year and last year than they've ever made before. And some of the companies that haven't even been touched by bird flu have raised their prices the most. So you tell me that's not price gouging, because that sounds certainly like price gouging to me. Again, it's a Trump session. We're heading for a Trump session. What are all the people going to say whenever this happens? That it's just bloat and it's pain that we need to go through to get to a better way. I don't understand how the MAGA people don't see that they're just being completely and utterly, blatantly lied to. And I'm so glad Elon Musk is losing a lot of his fortune. I'm so glad that his prices are tanking, because that man is, what I've seen and read, is just horrid. And it's wonderful that, he has more money in his pocket where he could solve the homeless problem in America. He could solve food shortages, poverty. He could take care of all of that. But he doesn't want to. What he's trying to do is meddle with government and get more money. But again, the Republicans are telling you that everything's going to be better. And I'm sorry, I've never been this partisan, never been this political as such. I sort of try to stay independent always. I always stay in the middle lane, and I try to vote to what's best for me. I don't care whether you're a Democrat, Republican, or Bernie Sanders. If it's better for me, that's what I want. And I can understand why people are so one party, so partisan about everything else, and believe that everything they're told, like, the orange messiah is going to come and save them all. The man's bankrupt himself more times than anybody else I know. He's run everything into debt his whole life. He's married 3 times. He's got, the man has no morals. He's already been convicted 37 times. Technically, he shouldn't be allowed to fly, right? Isn't that correct? Like, he shouldn't actually be allowed to fly, because he's a convicted felon. And felons can't fly. Felons can't cross state borders. But that's just my understanding of it. But again, what do we say then? So the Trump session, that's what we're talking about tonight. They got to own it. Whenever it happens, and I hope it doesn't hurt, because it's going to hurt me too. So I hope my business can survive through this. That we got through the COVID crap, like this, the skin of our teeth, and we still haven't really recovered from that. So this Trump session could possibly kick me out of business. And I've been here 25 years. I've created so many jobs for people around here that it's starting to get a little bit worrisome to me. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to just say that the Trump session is real and coming. And if it happens, you Republicans need to own that. Trump session.